Welcome back, my clumsy cooks. Today we're going to need a little bit of salt, lemon, this spicy sauce. You guys can use whatever is available in your country. We also have some apple vinegar over here. We have the ketchup. We have some honey, as you can see, and we have Maggie sauce or Worcestershire seasoning, whatever. Then we also have this sugar. Let me open it so that you guys can see what's inside. There we go, some beautiful brown sugar. So, like always, add some salt to the chicken and leave it resting for a couple hours maybe. So don't forget to salt both sides of the chicken drumsticks. Okay, so we're going to start by adding 1/4 cup of the brown sugar, just like that. By the way, this is by no means my recipe, I just read it online. Now we are going to add a cup, well, 2 cups of ketchup actually. So there we go, that's a lot of ketchup, but okay. Alright, now the recipe calls for a spoonful of honey, but I have come to learn that this honey that I have is a bit overpowering, so I'm just going to do a little teaspoon, I guess. Okay, so now we have to add the juice of half a lemon, or I think Americans call the green ones limes. I don't really know. Next ingredient is going to be the Worcestershire sauce, or however it's pronounced. I'm using Maggie seasoner, I guess it's the same. Then we just add a little splash of the apple vinegar. Just a little bit, I guess. Now the spicy sauce. I'm using Valentina over here, and I really like the flavor, so I ended up adding even more. Oh, that sounds so funny. Okay, so guys, we are going to put this on medium low fire, and we're going to keep mixing this for, well, I guess until it's fully mixed and you don't feel any sugar grains anymore. So basically what we have to do here is put it on medium fire, wait for it to bubble, then reduce it to medium low fire and let it simmer for about 10 minutes. I'm just gonna speed up this process because it was kinda slow. This is 3 times the speed, so yeah, enjoy it. Now here, my friends, this is almost ready. We just gotta take this up out a little bit, and to make sure that this doesn't get dry, It's going to add, well, I mean, it cannot be dry, but what I mean to tell you is that it's already looking like a soup. It's all the chicken juices combined with the barbecue. So I'm just going to add a little bit of the sauce in there and find a way to mix it. Well, so I found a way, and now I'm going to leave it there. It's been, let me tell you guys, it's been 50 minutes in here. It still has 10 more minutes to go, and remember, this has to be 200 Celsius. Let me tell you something. The chicken is cooking at this moment. It's been about 1 hour and 10 minutes, and the smell is just fantastic. Absolutely delicious. Let's take a look. Ah, they smell good. As you can actually see that the bones are starting to break, so I think it's time to stop this. Alright, so this was about 1 hour and 11 minutes in the oven. It smells fantastic, it looks amazing, and let me tell you guys, when I opened the oven, I'm even sweating now, and the only thing I did was open the oven and remove this with something, you know, to avoid burning myself. So let's see, this is just the test that we need. It's not looking really tender, to be honest with you. It looks moist. I don't know if you guys can see it. And there's a lot of smoke in here. It seems to be well cooked for what I can see. And it's really hot, so I'm gonna wait a few seconds before I bite this. It also looks really beautiful. I can see that some parts had a little bit of blood and the blood burnt as expected. Maybe I should have left the salt a little bit longer. I'm just gonna use this chicken to coat everything with a little bit of our homemade barbecue. Now this is the test, guys. If the homemade barbecue is better than the actual barbecue, I'm still not gonna do it because I almost took an entire bottle of ketchup and the prices are almost the same for ketchup and barbecue, so it's not really that cheap to make homemade barbecue, at least not here in Mexico. So anyways, huh? Well, I'm wrong. So it's hard to remove it, as you can see, but it's actually quite tender. Let's take a look. Come on, turn around. I mean, can you guys see it? It is quite tender. It's flavorful. It doesn't taste like normal conventional barbecue, but I give it a 9 out of 10. It was really good. And oh my god, look at that! All the chicken juices are in there, combined with the barbecue. It's a perfect mix. I guess the only way to make it better would be if this actually was meat, red meat. But it's not really that bad. And it's amazing. So I'm gonna let this cool down and then I will plate it and I'll tell you guys what I think about it. Okay guys, so it's time to taste this. As you can see, this chicken is quite juicy. I have come to understand that the best way to cook a chicken is on the oven. This is also fully cooked. The meat is quite tender and it's very tasteful. Again, I do recommend this barbecue sauce. I don't recommend it price wise, but flavor wise, it was amazing. It's just once every so much. Only when you want to make a special recipe, because to make, if you want to have just barbecue sauce for like your sandwiches or things like that, yeah, just buy one from the store. But regardless, this is very good recipe. It's sweet. I forgot to mention, I think, I always add the salt and to the meat before cooking it, and leave it on the fridge for a while. That way the salt will be absorbed by the meat and it gives a better result. Because this barbecue sauce is just, well, I ended up adding more salt and more lemon, I think. But it's still quite sweet, if you get what I mean. However, now that it's here on the chicken, it's just a perfect flavor because it's salty and everything like that. So, cheers, guys. You please do this recipe and let me know in the comments if you liked it. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.